I was wondering if any of you guys know about, like, if you know anybody who's personally owned a jitterbug phone. They personally owned one. If you know anything about them. My mom's phone absolutely sucks. It's an AT&T, and I feel like it's flimsier than the Samsung ones I've had. But like I said, I've always gotten mine at Best Buy, where they have a special deal, which I found out because I got angry because they only charged $20, and then I called like a regular place, and they're telling me, oh yeah, we have that phone, it's $130. I'm like, how can it be $130 when I've always paid $20? And the reason is the $20 was a deal that they had set up specially for that particular phone, and Best Buy doesn't do that anymore. They don't have them anymore. But my mom's AT&T phone sucks, and she's dropped it, and now the other day I was in a panic because she was coming here, and she always calls me, and she's always answers her phone, and it was 9:30, going on 9:45, and I called like 20 times in a row, literally. In fact, it's on my home phone. I could check it online and see if I'm exaggerating. I felt like I called about 15 times in a row and didn't reach her, and we don't even know why, because there's nothing wrong with her ringer. But what it turned out, there's something wrong. There is something wrong with the sound, and there's nothing I can do about that. It must be from dropping, and basically the phone just doesn't work right. And when she was here, I tested it. I had my friend, I was like, can you do me a favor? Can you call me? And on my mom's phone, I gave her the number, and I want to see if I can hear you. I could barely hear her. So when I was trying to talk to my mom when she was on the bus, she was like, I can't hear you, what? And sometimes people, and then voicemail, I listened to her voicemails, and they were almost so low that it was ridiculous. And the volume's up all the way high, so it's the internal volume, and you can't do anything about that. So I showed my mom. I said, Mom, take my phone. I am going to call you from the home phone, all right? And I want you to see how much better it sounds. And she did, and I'm like, see? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, that's what a cell phone should be, Mom. You're straining to hear people if they don't speak up, and it's horrible. And there's no way to control it. You could put it on speaker, but she doesn't know how to do that every time. You know, you shouldn't have to anyway. You shouldn't have to talk to someone on speaker and remember to put it on speaker. But yeah, you can't barely hear anybody when they talk. Especially for my elderly mom, we can't have that. But then, just like anything, I looked up the jitterbug phone when she said before she wanted one. And people either